What's up, Taurus? Welcome to your August 2019 reading. I apologize that these are coming out so late. I've been busy, okay? But we're here now, so let's get into it. This is a really exciting month for you guys. It feels like you've got some things going on, Taurus. I don't know, but yes. Oh, before we get into it, just to remind you guys, this is not going to resonate with everybody, okay? So if this does not hit home for you, then check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs, right? Because you might get some more messages there. All right, moving along. I've already picked out your cards. I'm really excited to get into this. Now, August. Okay. For your spirit animal, guys, you guys got the tarantula. So obviously, like, a lot of you guys are at a crossroads, right? Tarantula always talks about being at a crossroads, and it really talks about using your intuition. But the big thing with it being at a crossroads is it is urging you to pick the decision that's going to go towards your life's purpose, your dharma, towards your overall, like, what is going to be best for me in the long run. So whether this is deciding on people, which I do see people here. Some of you guys, I do feel like this is like a juggling act of, oh, who do I like better? What is a better, smarter commitment? What is this? Some of you guys, this might have to do with jobs. Some of you guys, this might have to do with like your circles and just like your friends and people that you're running into and, mingling with on a daily. But this decision has to do with your life's purpose ultimately. And Spirit is urging you to choose what's going to be best for you all around, keeping all of that in mind. Okay. So that's kind of really exciting news. Again, really following your intuition, because that's what the tarantula does. And that's a lot of the way that they make the decisions. So you guys are very practical people, your earth energy. So really finding that balance of that is going to help you that this month, because what you don't want to do is over intellectualize anything. You don't want to, do too much of that, okay? So really trusting your gut. The question you guys got is, if this was my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? What would I have done differently? So, a good question to ask ourselves, in terms of, again, we're talking about life purpose. We're talking about going in the way of life purpose. Are you on the right track of your life purpose? Are you living in your purpose? Are you standing in your truth? I think that's really important for us to focus on. All of us, every once in a while, just really go back and kind of take inventory of like, okay, what have I been doing? Has it been working? Is this going in the right direction of what I ultimately want for myself in my life? And that's kind of where you guys are at this crossroads. Now, you guys have the Two of Pentacles, which is the underlying energy. This is all about juggling something, right? So this could be some of you guys with your finances. Maybe there's a little bit of a juggle, tug and war. Maybe, again, some of you guys definitely have a decision, and I'm picking up with at least two people. And this could be like the juggling act of this. Seeing how the pentacles are kind of in that figure 8, it makes me think that this may be something that is like a cycle for you guys. So this might be a matter of breaking the cycle, right? And being, decisive in terms of, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want. Because this Two of Pentacles person can only juggle for so long, right? So he's already like up on one foot. The waves are starting to come up, and, there is a chance that they could knock him over if he keeps this up for too long. So I really feel like you guys are in this kind of balancing juggle act of trying to figure out what is actually going to work for you in a practical sense, but that you will still be in love with and enjoy in terms of like, your heart sense. So cards you guys got were Empress, Love, Seven of Wands, the Moon, King of Cups, King of Wands, Temperance, Ace of Cups, Hierophant, and the Page of Cups, which is Page of Pentacles, which Page of Pentacles has been showing itself a lot. I feel like this is a place where a lot of people are doing the proper planning in order to move forward and really getting serious in terms of like, this is what I want to do going forward. I feel like July has shown a lot of people a lot with all those eclipses and things going retrograde. It's really brought a lot of truth and light to the forefront. And I feel like people are really being a little bit more meticulous in how they move in order, again, to fulfill their life purpose or whatever. Now, you guys are starting out with the Empress card. I love this. This is your energy, right? This is a Venetian ruled card. So this could be Taurus, Libra energy, but the Empress is so bomb. right? Because she can do all things. She can make all things happen for herself. All things come to her. She is the mother. She's like, it's like Mother Nature. This is a very nurturing energy. So I feel like you guys are really in a place where you're nurturing yourself, really nurturing your crafts. It's really important that you guys are really in your creative space. I think that's important for you guys this month, especially with all this fire energy of Leo. That's a very creative energy, right? So I feel like that's really good for you guys. I feel like you guys are feeling on your game, feeling very attractive, right? She attracts all things that she wants, opportunities, people, whatever. And she stays in her power because even in the rough times, she still is very loving and very discerning, and she stays in her power. She's very respected. She's the queen of all queens. So I love seeing this for you guys, especially being the first card that pops out, because I feel like this is what's kind of carrying us through the month. And overall, it feels like Taurus, this month you guys are feeling good. Much better than last month. I feel like last month was, again, a little bit of a difficulty. But I feel like you guys are really embracing you this month. Really in a space of feeling like you can make things happen too, right? She's able to harvest things. So I think this is a really good month for you guys in terms of your creativity, in terms of you guys just feeling attractive. And again, not necessarily just physically, but just feeling attractive to opportunities or whatever's coming your way. And I think that's really, really good. Now, you guys got the Seven of Wands next, which is a card of, standing out and sticking up for yourself. You guys are being really true to what it is that you want, and fighting the good fight. I feel like the Seven of Wands is, always reminding us and urging us to really stick up for ourselves, stay in our power. And I think that you guys are doing that with the Empress energy, and that's really what's working good for you. I feel like with this Moon energy coming up, there's still some things that are a little bit unknown. And a little bit of a mystery to you, but I feel like as long as you guys are standing your ground and staying true to you, things are going to start being clearer and clearer in terms of what it is that you want, right? And what it is that you need. The Emperor. You guys got a lot of fire stuff going on. Queen of Pentacles as well. So finances are looking really good. I think that has a lot to do with that Empress energy too. I feel like you guys are feeling really good financially. Again, with this Emperor, that's clarifying the Seven of Wands. Really important that you guys are continuing to stand up for yourself. I love that you guys have the Emperor and the Empress card. There is love on the docket for some of you guys. And with the Emperor and the Empress card, that's a really dynamic relationship, right? They are each other's pair. They show beautiful, like the yin and the yang, the feminine and masculine energy, right? It's a good match. So I think that's really, really important. That's Aries energy. Some of you guys may be dealing with an Aries person. But I think if you guys have been a little bit confused on anything, which I think you have, that's why this Tarantula card comes up. That's why this Two of Pentacles comes up. There's something that you guys have been juggling, some decision you guys have been having to make. And I think that you guys will be becoming a lot more grounded and comfortable in making that decision as we come towards the end of the month, right? And what's helping you guys is I feel like you guys are really in a place of exploring. You got that Knight of Wands card that's clarifying the Moon card. And the Knight of Wands, it's a beautiful energy of exploration, right? So Wands are all about action. The Knights themselves are about action. And the Knight of Wands for me is really about trying something new. That's why he's oftentimes looked at as someone who is unpredictable or flighty, or you can't, trust them in the long run, because they go where they're guided to go. They go by how they feel. They go, they're led by, what feels good. And so, that doesn't always make for the most practical partner or the most practical situation. But what it does is, if we didn't have this Knight of Wands energy for all of us, then we would never try anything new. We would never discover new things. We would never really fill out our life's purpose. And I feel like you guys are at a place right now where you're being more open and doing that. And that's going to allow you to come into a space where you're more aligned with your life's purpose and really more clear about what that is for you. Now, King of Cups and King of Wands. This is interesting. I feel like you guys got some suitors. Again, you've got the Empress card, so they feel like there's definitely like people are attracted to you. You've got some options, even in terms of work. If you guys are looking for work, I think you guys are, there's a lot of cards showing kind of like you guys being seen and taking charge, and so that's really, really good. I will say, some of you guys have 2 suitors that are after you. Could be water, could be fire, doesn't have to be, but they're definitely taking on these attributes. So it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be Aquarius, I'm sorry, nope, lied, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I will say, so the Empress card is sitting right above the King of Cups, and the 7 of Wands card is sitting right above the King of Wands. Now, I feel like there's a difference. It's almost like if you could feel like you could, for some of you, you feel like you wish you could put both people together. Like morph them into one human being. You got one person who's really emotionally intelligent and one person who's like really like able to ride the emotional wave, super supportive, very kind, very patient. And then you got another person who's just like charming as all fuck, hella attractive, like a go-getter, fun. My only concern with this the attractive, fun, go-getter King of Wands energy is with that sitting underneath the 7 of Wands, it feels like ooh, this is tough. It feels like there's this energy of you always feeling like you have to prove yourself to them. So I just would want you to watch out for that. Now, I don't even know what you're going to do, because if this is about 2 different relationships, you got 2 interesting and good prospects. So I clarified the King of Cups by the Chariot card. So you guys could definitely be dealing with the Cancer especially, but this person, I mean, the Chariot card is a beautiful energy of success, of moving forward, of balance. This person really balances you emotionally. I feel like you'd have a lot of success here. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for you guys in moving forward. I feel like this person's very emotionally aware. They might be a little bit more mellow in terms of like they're not going to be as spontaneous as this other person, but it's a good look long term. Good look. With this other person, damn, 2 of Cups came out. So there's definitely like passionate. Like there's definitely passion there. Definitely someone who you feel like, you know, balances you out and you guys have a really cool connection. You guys could be dealing with, again, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting a lot of Aries or Sagittarius mostly, but could be anybody. Again, could be any sign. These cards don't own the signs. I think that right now is a really good time for you to really kind of just date and fill this out with the Temperance. This is a really good time of exploration. I think you guys are being divinely guided, so I think it's really important for you guys to trust that. Again, going back to that Tarantula card with trusting your intuition, you're being guided. Some of you guys, it could be like an ancestor that's passed on that's guiding over you. But I feel like through this exploration, you guys are going to find new inspiration. You got the Ace of Wands. So definitely a passionate new spark, a new beginning, new exciting opportunities. Right now is kind of the waiting game, and it's important though because I feel like you guys are gathering and getting very clear on what it is that you want so that you move forward in the proper way going forward. Like I said, I don't even know what to tell you because both options are really, honestly, I don't feel any friction with either. And that might be a little bit crazy for you guys with this like whole like 2 of Pentacles and Tarantula energy, because you're like, fuck, I feel like no move is really a bad move, but I want to make the right move kind of thing. You know what I mean? Definitely there's new opportunities for love, and actually love that can turn into a serious commitment with this Hierophant card. This is your energy, but you know, the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant card, that can turn into marriage, honey. I feel like you guys are more attracted to this fire sign or this person who's exuding these fire sign qualities. But I feel like there's a lot to be said in the safety and emotional balance of the water sign or whoever it is that's taking on these water sign qualities. Ooh, that's tough. Taurus, what are y'all going to do? Oof. Oof. Gosh, 5 of Cups. Make sure that you guys are not letting fear get in the way. That Five of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant card. I would hate for you guys to do something like self-sabotage based on, fear or, things that hadn't worked out. This is a time, again, like I said, to get really clear. That Page of Pentacles has been popping out for a lot of people. So I think this is time for you guys to get really clear on what it is that you guys are wanting. Again, whatever decision that you're making, especially in terms of this love thing, it needs to make sense for you all around. It needs to make sense for you, your life's purpose all around, right? This isn't, I feel like you're making a decision like where you're not just playing for right now, you're playing for the long run. So this isn't about just like, who am I going to have the most fun with this night or that week or this whatever. This is in the long run. And I feel like you getting very clear on that is what's going to help you make this decision. You got the World card that's clarifying this. So yeah, Page of Pentacles, really getting clear. This is Mr. Spreadsheet. He's like, he's the guy who's got all the, he does his little Word documents. He's got everything written down. He probably has a calendar. Like, this guy is a planner. And very clear on things before he even moves on them, right? So I think that that's really important in terms of going to this next step on leveling up with the World card. For some of you guys, this might involve a distance with that World card and the Page of Pentacles, and that might be what this has to do with too, right? So maybe that's one of the things, like maybe there's someone who's long distance and it's a good option, but then you'd have to work out those types of things. I'm not quite sure, but I think that this is a really good time that you guys are taking advantage of this fun, flirty energy that you guys have going on, and really, but being very clear and very discerning and on what you guys want to do, because you got options, honey, and they're two good options. Now, you've got pay yourself first. It says, make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So again, being very mindful of money, but paying yourself first in terms of, again, putting your needs, your everything first, and really being mindful about the decisions you're making in terms of the long run and how they affect your long run, okay? And then some of you guys need to release your ex. I think Aquarius got this card as well. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, it might be helpful to watch their reading, or if you have Aquarius in your chart somewhere. But honey, y'all got options. This is exciting. I'm really, really excited. Remember, choose wisely, have that balance, use your heart and your mind. Like, you've got some really beautiful options in front of you, and it may feel a little bit crazy, but I know you guys will make the best decision for yourselves, okay? If you guys like this reading, then please thumbs up it. If you would like a personal one, then please reach out to me at shesvibetaro@gmail.com. I love you, Taurus. Bye.